Hi, this is Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum, and I've got this really unique one-off. You've probably never seen one before, but it might look familiar because it's a replica of a Robbie Knievel, Evel Knievel's son. Robbie used to show up when Evel was doing his big jumps, and Robbie was just a teenager, and he'd do wheelies up and down the track next to the jumps. And my friend who owned this bike, his dad was a mechanical engineer, and his vision behind building this bike was to make an Evel Knievel replica out of a 1965 Suzuki B100P. So if you look at this right here, this plate, it says Suzuki B100P. It says it's a 118cc, and it shows a weight and the frame number and the engine number, serial number, the actual plaque for it. So it started life as a B100. The serial number is B100-43739 on the engine. And here's a picture of what it originally looked like right here. It started life as this, and again, this guy was a mechanical engineer, so he did this as a labor of love. It wasn't something he did, you know, to try to make a buck or anything, because I don't think you could build it. Let me show you the picture. This is the picture that he had done probably 30 years ago of this motorcycle, a prototype of what he had decided to make. And you can see the steering head on this, actually he modified the frame where the original steering head is back here. He put an extension on the frame to give it a little more wheelbase and a little more aggressive look. And the whole body kit on it, he was also some type of a fiberglass engineer also, because the tank, I believe, was handmade, and it's beautifully made. Take a look at this tank. It's just gorgeous. The cap's in beautiful shape. Look at the inside of it. It's beautifully done. The rear fender is a combination of fiberglass on the back and then tin in the middle, and this is all handmade tin right here. It's just gorgeous. The craftsmanship is beautiful. This was on display in the museum. We just got the bike about a year ago. It was on display. We decided we'd try to get it running since you know, we're selling it, and there's no spark on it. So I had my mechanics take a quick look at it, and they checked the cylinder compression. There's 150 psi on cylinder compression, so it's not a matter of there being anything wrong with the engine. The engine's fine. It just wasn't getting the spark, and they tested the coils, and the coil tested bad, so it needs a coil, and it also needs an air filter. But the tank's in great shape. The petcock, the fuel line and fuel filter are in mint shape, and you can see the chrome on the engine bars, the chrome on the rim. Look at the chrome on the rims. It's in beautiful condition. This bike was stored indoors for the last 50 years. The bike is 50 years old. It has an Evel Knievel style paint job on it, red, white, and blue. It's got the Harley-Davidson #1s on the tank and the side panel. And it's highly modified from stock, as you can see in the pictures. It has the choke assembly here. It's got the headlight and the tail light, so it could be set up. Once you got it running, you could probably even make this thing street legal. We're selling the bike as is. We don't have enough time to chase down parts. We have a 2-year backlog on restorations, so we're selling some of the bikes as is. This one's being sold as is. It's got a ton of potential. You can see the exhaust is in mint condition. The swing arm has no play, indicating that there's no wear on the bearings. All the wheel bearings seem good. The brakes seem good, and it kicks over beautifully. It's got fantastic compression. I mean, it's rock solid. It's originally was 118cc. I'm not sure if it's been bored out or anything, but I can tell you the guy was a mechanical engineer, and he put a lot of time and effort into this. So I'm sure once you get it running, it's going to be an absolute bear. Again, Robbie Knievel replica bike. It's got the Harley-Davidson logo on the tank and the side panel. Red, white, and blue. It's beautiful. Hope it goes to a good home. It truly is a museum piece. It's a 50-year-old, highly modified Evel Knievel replica. We're actually building an Evel Knievel replica on a 70s iron head, which is what our plan was to put this on display with it in the museum, but unfortunately we ran short on our budget, repair budget on the museum, so this is being sold to help pay for museum reparation costs. The handlebars are in beautiful condition. I'd like to note a couple other things also. The levers are and the grips look to be, they're in perfect condition, as are the handlebars. The gas cap is beautiful. The headlight's in great shape. Front end's nice and straight on it. You know, we didn't touch up paint this thing or anything. This is exactly the way the bike came into us. and exactly the way he kept it on display in his living room for many years. Beautiful bike, well done by a master craftsman, one of a kind, truly a collector's item. It's a 1966, and again, look at the picture of what this started life as, and look at what you got now, and it's clear to see this guy was a master craftsman. Just beautiful, and even though it's 50 years old, the bike still looks cool. He did a beautiful job on it. Foot pegs are in great shape, the shifter's in great shape, the Kickstarter feels crisp as brand new. If you have a B100 and you want a kick-ass motor for it, this is it. You know, if you want to have a really cool custom replica of an Evel Knievel bike, you got it right here. So it's got a few different applications as is. I hope it goes to a great home. I'm gonna take it down out of the showroom here and put it back on display in the museum. So the low reserve on it. So, you know, like I said, get this thing going, and you have a lot of fun cruising around on this thing this summer. So good luck bidding on it, and God bless.